It's been a while. The language of us animals contains much more emotions than your human speech. But I can't communicate like that with you. You wouldn't understand it anyway.
Hatchet, I don't think he meant to mock you. What has Icarus cooked up this time?
That's right! Ever since Icarus heard you encountered a new kind of behemoth, he's been too excited to sleep. He's been making a ruckus, telling me to collect data and to check whether there's something I can help with while I'm at it. Due to some unfortunate events, Mr. Douglas suspended him. So, it fell on me to run the errands. Woof! But anyway, how is the battle situation with the behemoths?
Unsatisfactory. We dealt with the behemoth, but Count Wilhelm was hurt in the battle, and Miss Edith has to care for him.
Ruff, ruff. You're caught in that girl's trap, aren't you?
That's too harsh, Hatchet.
I'm not as dishonest as you humans. I always speak my mind. For example, there are still behemoths hiding outside the walls. Woof!
That's impossible. We've already exterminated Kang.
Icarus did some research on the materials you collected from behemoths in the Valley of Dawn and noticed something alarming. Both of those behemoths were born within the last 1,000 years.
What are you saying? No new behemoth should have been born after the previous behemoth tide. Unless...
It must be that the last behemoth tide never really ended, and what you dealt with was a fake one. Or perhaps it's something much worse. That a new behemoth tide is upon us.
All possibilities are too absurd to imagine. Do you have any evidence?
Woof! No. That's why I came here to seek your assistance. Icarus surmises that something has led to the beasts in the wilderness becoming mutated. We should begin by verifying this. Head to the Whispering Woods outside the gates and collect fur and blood samples from the beasts there. They are vital to my research.
To be honest, never before have I wished so fervently that you and Icarus are in the wrong.
Woof! We hope that this assumption is wrong. But we require more materials in order to make a complete deduction. Get a move on! Don't just stand there and drag your heels! Woof woof!
Hasn't Icarus trained you how to ask for help? Ranger, let's go!
to say that the two of you are quite talented. Sure makes up for what you lack in IQ. Woof!
Is there anything else we can help you with? Master Hatchet?
There's just one more thing. Could you two please just disappear for a bit? Your existence lowers the average IQ of the room, which has a profound effect on my work.
This comrade. Ranger, let's check on how Miss Edith is faring, and discuss whether we can cook this comrade for dinner while we're at it. Miss Edith, I thought you'd be at the Count's side caring for him. I never thought you'd be here all alone.
Don't talk about it. He doesn't care if he's wounded. After resting a short while, he went out without permission. He said it's his duty to patrol the port. And what is our duty as rangers at guard?
It is to exterminate the behemoths and protect mankind.
Who are we supposed to protect? Should we protect the citizens of the Valley of Dawn and King's Port, or the nobility that are safe and sound within the Kingdom of Avalon? The people here try their best to survive, but we're never able to be there for them in their time of need. Is that our duty?
Miss Edith, don't speak of what you don't know for certain. Are these your ideas, or the Count's?
Who said it isn't important? But you've realized these problems as well, haven't you?
Miss Edith, I believe that every person has their fate. And the fate of us Rangers is to be resolute in our beliefs and fight to our last breath. Miss Douglas and Regent Eve are bound to have thought about the problems you just spoke of. Isn't that so? I am certain that they will deal with the matter appropriately.
Perhaps you're right. We should trust in Mr. Douglas's judgment.
Help! The beach is under attack! They've been surrounded by beasts!
Damn it! Willie just went toward the beach. We have to help him.
Thank heavens you came in the nick of time. These wounds are slowing me down.
You knew that you were hurt. Do you have to be tied to your bed to realize that?
Miss Edith?
Edith, forgive me. I never thought the beasts would be brave enough to sneak into the city and attack humans.
Then what is our last mission?
Is Hatchet here? Let's meet up with him. As for you, Willie, I hope you return and rest at once. I don't want to see you hobbling around outside.
I know. I had almost forgotten how scary Edith can be.
I won't forget.
The materials you brought back are evidence that a behemoth is affecting the beasts. I am positive there is another behemoth hiding outside the walls. The beasts have become extremely aggressive. They're even bold enough to attack human settlements now? Woof! Why are you all silent?
If you'd have told us sooner, perhaps we would have been able to make some preparations.
What happened? This quickly? I thought we'd have a longer respite. This is bad. This behemoth has grown too quickly. Its body is bound to contain immense power. It's almost too strange to imagine.
We can't let this drag on any longer. We need to destroy it at once. If not, the victims will keep on piling up.
Miss Edith, it makes me glad you were able to pull yourself together.
Sorry I worried you.
Good. Let's work together and destroy the behemoths.
Well, I don't know. Woof! Isn't that the mission of you Rangers? All I can say is that the more affected beasts we see, the more likely it is that a behemoth will appear.
That's enough. Edgard, let's go.
I am willing to serve you, Miss Edith.
Willie, your wounds are still not fully healed. Don't walk around too much.
To welcome the heroes who saved our homeland not only once, but twice. These wounds are nothing.
Count, you praise us too highly. We're just carrying out our mission.
Thank you for everything you've done for Kingsport. She will never forget you.
Long live Kingsport! Long live Count Wilhelm! Long live the Rangers!
Crush and break them.
Results as these cannot be considered a victory.
Me and my troops resolved to face this long ago. My people shouldn't have to.
Count, the behemoth assaults are getting more and more violent. This isn't something Kingsport can handle on her own. We must unite.
Count Edgard, you speak the truth. This isn't the time to protect my ridiculous self-esteem. Me and my warriors are protected by our armor and blades, but the people are not. I'm going to High Haven to seek an audience with King Philip and Mistress Eve. I will request them to open the city gates and admit the citizens of Kingsport to take refuge within the city.
I'll go with you.
High Haven, far up in the clouds, isn't actually safer than the Behemoth Wilderness. A little misstep and your ashes will be scattered in the wind. Edith, that's not your battlefield. It's mine. I will entrust Kingsport to someone trustworthy.
Who?
My sister, Edith the Ranger. In my absence, you are the Lord of Kingsport and the protector of its people.
No, that's out of the question.
You are my close kin, both wise and intelligent. There is no one worthier of my trust. Count Edgard, Ranger, please assist me and Edith in protecting Kingsport and its people.
Naturally. Both for the sake of Kingsport and for the sake of Miss Edith. But I still don't think you going to High Haven is a wise decision. If you've already made your decision, Count, then may your hunts be plentiful.
Everything belongs to me! I'm thirsty. Battle makes my blood boil! Get me a drink!